Let's talk about true freedom and sovereignty. Sovereignty is about being the supreme leader or ruler of yourself. And sovereignty is really about liberation of the true you over what we're enslaved to. My friends, when it comes down to it, we're often just living out patterns, programs. We're living the effects of past actions. We're living the effects of past programs. Or we're living in reaction to circumstances in the world. Or we're living in reaction and projection from feelings in the body. Ultimately, we're enslaved to the karma and the changes in the Maya. The Maya being like how you feel in this moment, the thoughts in your mind, the feelings in your body, the circumstances in life, right? And to gain like real freedom, my friends, real freedom is hidden within all of us. Freedom and real presence. We're going to dive into this, my friends. This is Reality Files. I'm Christian, and this is just a raw philosophical dialogue I hope you enjoy. Hit that like button and link in the description if you guys want to talk to me one-on-one or sign up for the new programs. So I want to read you guys a little passage here that I wrote in my journal after being in nature for a while. Inhale, exhale, standing in the true self, the unchanging one. Witnessing the inhale and exhale of life, witnessing the changes occurring, the changes of mind, thoughts and feelings, the changes of the seen world and all possessions, witnessing the flow of time with a smile, not taking shape, not resisting nor holding, enjoying the process of things leaving and something new arriving, all in divine design for you. Witnessing the inhale and exhale of life through the smiling eyes of the Master. Free inside, fearless love and acceptance of the moment. The pendulum swings, yet I remain. My friends, we are often ensnared by polarity and duality. You see, there's always poles, whether it's pain and pleasure, and there's a rhythm between it. High energy, low energy, hot and cold, right? Anger and love. And if we want to find true freedom, we must move beyond the realm of polarity and duality, okay? Everything that we chase for pleasure ensnares us the same way that pain ensnares us and reacting to it. Really take stock of your circumstances. Like when you wake up, what you do in the morning, how you think, how you feel. Is that, just a past pattern, a past program playing itself out? Right? How you feel each moment of the day, are we reacting to it? Oftentimes, my friends, we're running from pain and chasing pleasure constantly. But if you're at this point of being disillusioned from that, like, this cycle never ends, right? Like what you love most ensnares you, and what you hate most ensnares you. How can we rise above that? My friends, it is about not taking shape. Realize, this is a meditation for the mornings and the evenings, It's to sit with yourself with even-mindedness and identify with the seer, not the seen. The seen world is the body, how the body feels. It's always changing. The seen world is the mind, the always changing mind, right? The always changing reality and circumstances. Identify with the seer, the knower, right? And observe the body, witness the body. Witness the pain and realize the pendulum swings. Witness the lack and realize the pendulum swings, right? Witness your cravings, right? Witness the pleasure, whatever it is, but don't take shape with it. Don't identify with the body, with those feelings, with the changes. That only leads to more suffering. The wise learn how to observe pain and pleasure and rise above that polarity. Can we take a broader view? For instance, like heartbreak or the loss of a loved one. I've been through heartbreak in like acute periods of time over the past 2 years, it seems like. And that is such a gripping thing. And that's like in the midst of such pain, like such, the pendulum's way swinging. And when we're in the grips of something like that, can we take a higher view, a broader view, right? And see this circumstance we're in, and enjoy the process of something leaving. Like, learn to enjoy that process and realize that is just space for something new, something in greater divine design for you, right? The more pendulum swings we experience in our life, the more ability we have to discern where we are in that pendulum, have faith in the other side of the pendulum, and not identify with this moment so much, right? When we can do this, when we can take that view of the seer, not the seen, right? What we can do is actually accept this moment. Accept this moment. Accept the lack. Accept the void. Accept the pain. Accept the pleasure, right? Accept the sorrow, whatever it is. When we can learn how to accept this moment, we stop running from it. Therefore, we are no longer enslaved to it. You realize limitless freedom through full acceptance of the moment and identifying with the seer. The more we can accept the moment, the more we can relax into it, the more we can learn the lesson and reap the blessing, right? By accepting this moment wherever you are in the pendulum, not reacting to it, not, shooting the second arrow into yourself, not overthinking and analyzing. It's utter acceptance and observance from that higher place, right? Not taking shape. When we can accept the moment, we become fully present. This is where we come into alignment, right? This is where we can find even-mindedness, where the mind is no longer identified with the changing Maya, right? But with the self, with the true self, with the eternal self, seeing through eternal eyes. When we practice that, my friends, we gain even-mindedness. We gain the correct relationship towards life, right? And as we accept, we're no longer running, we're no longer enslaved. And from there, limitless freedom ensues, right? Limitless freedom ensues. And in that alignment, you can choose how you respond. You can choose how you live your life, right? Realize, my friend, mind is reality. Mind is reality. Let's say we're in pain. Let's say your finger hurts, right? And then you start worrying like, oh, is something wrong with me? Is something wrong with my nervous system? Am I, whatever, and then that pain is just constantly there and we're reacting to it, or we don't feel good, we feel tired, and then we're reacting to it. Here's the thing, my friends, feeling is healing. Accepting it and not identifying with it, right? But being greater than it dissolves it. When we feel the tiredness, we dissolve it. We realize our limitless freedom here and now when we practice that even-mindedness, when we're no longer swayed by the pendulum, but even-minded as we ride the pendulum. This is what the master learns. He learns to transmute the law of rhythm and the law of polarity to remain steadfast, right? To not be mastered by the stars or the effects of this world, but be master of his stars and the effects of this world. This is just some wisdom for all y'all out there. So, coming down to the end of this video, what I want to talk about is daily alignments. My friends, this kind of freedom, this kind of perspective, it needs to be practiced, right? I love the morning times and sunset, and then once or twice throughout the day, right? Where we sit down and we realize that we are the eternal one witnessing, and we witness the throes of this life. We witness the pain and pleasure. We witness the polarities, right? And we breathe into even-mindedness. We breathe into even countenance, even in the body, even in how we hold ourselves. And we master ourselves in this moment, right? The master with a smile and a glint in his eye, witnessing the process of things leaving and new things coming, right? The more pleasure we experience at, maybe you get a new girlfriend or a new car, the more pain you're going to have when that goes. Okay, the more pleasure you experience and chase after, the more pain you must endure. There's an endless cycle, right? Practice daily alignments of accepting the moment. And through acceptance of the moment, we realize our freedom in this moment. We are no longer a slave to past effects. We are no longer a slave to cravings or feelings in the body or thoughts in the mind. We realize all of that is changing. The only thing unchanging is the knower, is that observer. That is where your joy lies, right? So daily alignments, my friends, 10 minutes in the morning of even-minded breathing. 10 minutes throughout the day at different points of even-minded breathing and a higher perspective. This will reorient you. This is a sovereignty practice. How can I be master of myself and my reality and really stop the chain of events your mind is creating? Instead of reacting to pain and realizing that you've just been in this reaction mode all day, you can stop, find that alignment, accept the moment, and realize your freedom to choose your attitude, to choose your mental perspective, to choose your relationship and disposition towards life. And here's the thing, my friends, mind creates the person. Mind is reality. Mind is reality. If we're in pain, you stubbed your toe and it hurts so damn bad, right? But, then your boss calls you and tells you you're fired. The pain of your toe is completely forgotten, right? Now it's just the sorrow, pain, and despair of losing your job, right? Pain is relative. This circumstance is all relative. Let's say you're in the dumps because, your girlfriend left you, right? But then the girl you really want hits you up and asks you on a date that night, and all of a sudden you're ecstatic, right? Your attitude completely shifts. My friends, the master realizes that his attitude is under his control, and attitude creates fortune. This comes from that limitless place first, the place of wow. What can I really control inside of here, right? That place of identifying beyond the realm of changes and holding steadfast. From there, we can move into the world in a more limitless way, in a more free way, in a more sovereign way. A lot could be said here, my friends, but I hope this bit of wisdom really reoriented your attitude and your day. This is Reality Files, my friends, diving into some philosophy here. Drop a comment with your thoughts. And also, if you guys are interested in the breathwork intensive training program, it's about breathwork, energy work, and sovereignty and magic. There's a link in the description where you can apply to talk with me and get more information about that. Furthermore, my friends, free breathwork training, also link in the description for that. Thanks for being here, my friends. Hit that subscribe button, share this video, get the message out there, spread the wisdom, spread the light, and be sovereign here and now, my friends. Cheers.